Brand positioning is very, very useful for... It's not a yoga position. It's not a basketball position. It's brand positioning. I am back with another video. Today, we want to get down to nitty-gritty of what brand positioning really is and the step-by-step of how brand positioning is established. My name is Q and I work at Fortune 200 company in brand management. Today, I brought my favorite article about brand positioning. It defined brand positioning as specific intended meaning for a brand in consumer's mind. More precisely, a brand's positioning articulates the goal consumer is trying to achieve, and it also contains why choosing a certain brand is a superior means of achieving that goal. There are two important elements. One is point of difference, which means simply what is unique about this brand. And the other, just as important element is called point of parity, addressing what features are in common with your competitors are very important for customers to understand what your product is about. If it's only different and it doesn't have any similarity, consumers get confused what the product is about. Let's say you're trying to open up a fast food chain and your point of difference is that your food is healthier. Maybe it has more whole grain, maybe it has more vegetable, it could be anything. But the differentiation that you're going for is that it's healthier. But if you're gonna be a fast food frame of reference, you have to make sure that you also can prove that you also have point of parity, that your food is fast, relatively cheaper, and most importantly, delicious. If you can't prove that you're actually a fast food company with your healthy differentiation, you might be seen as healthy food, casual fast. That's very different from fast food chain that's relatively healthier than other options. If you watched this far, please subscribe. It really helps my channel. Frame of reference is really handy because it helps brand to venture out of their own category. So for example, if the Coca-Cola is going to justify themselves by their category, their competitor will just be Pepsi and sugary sodas. But if the consumer's goal is to quench the thirst, it will broaden the frame of reference into other iced tea or even sparkling water. So defining that reference is very important for brand strategic growth. It can be tricky sometimes, especially if it's like a really innovative product. It's hard to figure out what's the right frame of the reference and what is like the commonality they have with the competitors. But if it's like a truly innovative product, consumer doesn't know like what are they replacing with. If it's a totally new thing, it only will attract innovators, people who like to try things. Brand positioning is something that brand managers create. It's not something that consumers actually see. It's a written statement that brand managers put together, and they often share it with their advertisement agency and other cross-functional teams. And it starts with a brief description of the targeted customers by identifying like which people we're going after. Like, are we going after the people who are going to fast food restaurant, or are we going to people who are going to salad places? And then a statement about what goal these consumers are trying to achieve. It could include some relevant competitors and also point of difference, why our brand is superior than other choices that consumers have, and some other supporting claims and evidences. So that's pretty simple, right? So why do companies define this brand positioning? It's not like they're going to read it to the consumers. There are so many choices for marketers, so having the brand positioning helps brand manager to decide what were we going to do in marketing. So brand positioning is really useful for brand managers to decide what to communicate, who to compete with, and what goal are we trying to help the consumers.
Here to learn about food trend, and this is part of my job.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm really trying to figure out what other subject will be more interesting to you, and what other visual ways I can make this video more entertaining. This is my hobby that I find a lot of fulfillment in. So thank you very much for watching. Bye! That's for the